Is muted. Our mic is muted. And it was my wonderful bride who said my mic was muted. And I'm like, no, it's not muted. She's like, it says it's muted. That's what happens.
That's why you married me.
That's why I married her. So she can let me know what the heck is going on in this world. But we just wanted to hop on here, guys, and just wish you one a very happy Valentine's Day. We're just here for a few minutes. Christine, you about to go pick up the kiddos, right?
Yep.
We got to pick up the kiddos here, and then we have a little, hot date. You ready for a hot date?
Yeah, Titanic, the movie theater.
The 25th anniversary.
That's playing. Isn't that funny?
That's funny. 25 years ago, Titanic came out.
See if I cry again. Okay, I have a funny story.
Hilarious story.
My one of my bosses, one time I worked at
greatest story I've ever heard.
Worked at a college in the public relations department as a student. So she was I don't know, in her around 70 maybe, my boss, and she came back from the movies one day and she said her girlfriend and her went to the movies and they saw Titanic. This is when it first came out. And they said that they were crying so hard. She was crying so hard in the theater after the end. She just sat there trying to collect herself.
Crying. You mean it doesn't have a good ending?
Oops.
Don't ruin the movie for me. It's been 25 years.
So she just said that she was sobbing and sobbing at the end of the movie and just waited till everyone left. And an usher finally came up to her and said, "Ma'am, it's just a story, just a movie." He was so worried about Jack and Rose. So
that's hilarious. Crying so hard at the end of Titanic. The usher had to come tell her, "It's okay, ma'am. It's just a movie."
Fictional. Yeah.
That is
fictional
hilarious.
Indeed.
That is so funny. Well, guys, we just want to come on before she heads out to get the kiddos. And we just wanted to wish you guys a happy Valentine's Day. We know this could be a tough day right now. And you're thinking about what's not there. Maybe you got a message. Maybe you didn't get a message from your spouse. Maybe you're going to see them. Maybe you're not going to see them. There's probably a good chance that everyone watching this probably won't see their spouse or won't hear anything. And I know that can be really discouraging. And we just wanted to come in and just give you a little bit of hope and let you know it is going to be okay. As when we were separated, we were just talking about the Valentine's days. So real quickly, what were we talking about when we were separated for a couple of years? What our Valentine's Day, what we did, what we were thinking, what we were experiencing. Chris, what were you saying?
Yeah, we were just talking about, well, let's get on and talk about when we were separated. What were you thinking? I said, I can't remember a single Valentine's Day. I mean, no emotions regarding it. I don't have one single recollection of a Valentine's Day while we were separated.
Yeah.
I have no bad feelings, no bad. I'm sure it wasn't great, but I have no recollection of a single Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
while
I don't
we were
either.
Separated. Like it's not a lingering sorrow.
Yeah.
I have nothing.
Yeah. That's what's
like
so.
It never happened.
That's exactly it, guys. That's what we wanted to come on and share with you. Is we wanted to, we want to encourage you and let you know we're thinking of you. We're glad you're connected with us. We're praying for you. We know what an emotional day this might be, but
we're not heartless.
yeah. But when we were talking about what specifically we can encourage you, it's like the Lord said, well, what do you remember about the Valentine's days y'all apart?
Nothing.
And she's like, I don't remember anything. I don't even remember there being a Valentine's Day.
I don't remember a single Valentine's Day.
And I'm like,
it's kind of strange.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't remember one either. Like, I cannot remember what I was doing that Valentine's Day. What was I curled up in a ball crying? I have no idea. And here's the point. When you get through this, guys, when God brings restoration, I want you to know it gets healed so fully and completely that I'm sure we weren't on good terms. I mean, I'm sure we weren't. I'm sure we didn't. I'm sure we didn't. I know we didn't go on a date. Yeah. I'm almost positive we didn't go on a date. We didn't have anything.
We didn't talk.
No, I mean, so we probably didn't have any communication, and it wasn't great. But now, because the hand of the Lord is on our restoration and is going to be on your story, we just wanted to come on and just let you guys know it is going to be okay. God is going to heal your family and your marriage in such a way that even this day, so as you're going through the day and you're sad and you're missing it, I get it. We're with you. But we want you to know this doesn't last. This is not the end of the story. And you will look back on this day and you're like, I don't remember. But today, I'm sure that's all we're thinking about. And that's all that's there. That's in our face. And the devil's telling you everything that's broken and how much you miss them and what they're doing with someone else. And the devil's going to fill your head full of lies. What we want you today is for you just to receive the love of Christ for your spouse. Don't get hard heart, okay? I want to throw a couple verses on the screen that we're going to just hop off. But I love 2 Corinthians 5:14. I love 3 translations. I love how it says, this is the ESV, for the love of Christ controls us. Okay, it's Christ's love. It's his love. It will control you. It will guide your emotions today. The Passion Translation puts it this way, for it is Christ's love that fuels our passions and motivates us. So maybe you don't feel a lot of love. Maybe you feel rejected. Maybe you feel hurt. You feel abandoned. And on Valentine's Day, it's just being reminded. I want you to tap in the love of Christ that he has for you and he has for your spouse. The love of Christ fuels us. Let this be your fuel today. And then finally, the Message translation says, for Christ's loves moved me to such extremes. His love has the first and last word in everything that we do. And so we just wanted to come on, just pray a blessing over you guys and let you know we're thinking of you. God is on your life. He's on your family. And we just wanted to simply encourage you guys that God is with you and you're going to get through this day. You're going to get through this season. It's going to happen. You're going to be like us. And we're like, what was our Valentine's Day apart when we were separated? I'm like, we don't have a freaking clue. Like, we don't remember. It wasn't good. I promise you it wasn't good. It wasn't like lovey and dovey. I promise you that, but here we are. And I believe our story is going to be your story. And my favorite verse on this topic we're talking about, I want you to be encouraged by Genesis 29:20. And we have a mug. Maybe the mug's at the studio. So Jacob served 7 years for Rachel, and they seemed to him but a few days because of the love he had for her. That even it might have been, in real life, it might have been a length of time. But when he looks back on it, man, it was just like a few days. And as hard as this is to listen and hear and to accept today, God, we want you to know this verse is true. We look back on our season apart, man, it just felt like that, And even if we wanted to come on and give you some encouragement with just kind of the Valentine's Day, we don't even remember the bad things. This is how good God is. So, Crystal says, I've had a downer day and I really needed this. This is what I felt like the Lord wanted to come in. We just wanted to come and let you know it's going to be okay. God is going to restore this. He's going to meet you today. Have a great time with Jesus. Have a great, amazing day with Jesus. Go watch don't be afraid of love. Don't be afraid of watching Valentine's movies. Don't be afraid of that. Just be hopeful, be excited about what God is going to do. But we just want to bless you. We just speak life into your family, speak life into your marriage. And I pray that the love of Christ would just overwhelm you. The love that Christ has for you and the love that Christ has for your spouse. Okay. Let that just overwhelm you so much. So anyway, we love you. We bless you. Happy Valentine's Day. Anything? Christian, you need to say anything before we go? Before you head
the
home?
one thing that's just hanging on my head is that I was like, oh, I don't want to talk about that, but I will, is that if you're being rebuffed, if your gestures
Rebuffed, rejected.
If your gestures of love are being
The Heisman?
Yeah, no. There were times when Jason used to put flowers on my porch. I lived somewhere else, and I was like, stop it. It really annoyed me, and I told him to stop. And so don't worry if your spouse doesn't want your affection right now, your roses, your anything.
Box of chocolates.
Yeah. Anyway,
cards.
Don't worry about that because things can change. So it can be a temporary emotional mood or something. So
it's just the season. So I mean, hear what she said. Your spouse might be rejecting your cards, your flowers, your candy, your phone calls, because that's our story. Chris rejected mine.
It happens.
That's part of this season. But do not let the devil win. Don't think this is going to be your forever.
Yeah. Valentine's Day is not the be all and end all of a defining of the relationship for the rest of your life. It's a day. It's a Hallmark card day.
Yeah. And
we've attached a lot of emotions to it. But your spouse might be having just a bad day and don't want to talk to anybody. And you never know. So try not to attribute everything hinged on this one day.
Yeah.
Did
you want love from me in this time?
No, I wanted you to leave me alone.
Listen, I wanted you to hear that.
Yeah, I wanted him to leave
me alone. She wanted nothing to do with me.
I was wishing he would move on, and so he'd get distracted from me, as long as she wasn't as pretty as me.
That's what she said. Find someone new.
Homely.
Be good with. Let them be good with the kids.
A good mom for the kids.
Good mom for kid. Let her be a good stepmom, but uglier than me.
And a little homely.
A little homely. She wanted to make sure I didn't marry someone, but she was telling me,
you don't want to marry up.
Don't marry up. She said, marry down. But that's what she wanted. She wanted me to move on.
So leave me alone. Yeah.
If that is what you're hearing, that was our story, and here we are. Here we are. God's using us, and I'm more in love with you than ever before.
Me too.
And I feel the same way. And God He's beautiful, and He's using our story, and He's going to do the same thing for us, for you. So we wanted to come on, and we wanted to wish you a happy Valentine's Day. And we speak love and peace and hope all over you, all of your spouse, all of your children. It's going to be a fantastic day because Christ can be in the center of it. And whatever drama you're feeling today, it's going to only be a moment in time. And we bless you and we love you. Keep standing supernaturally, guys. We are right here with you. If you're in our membership group, if you haven't watched our message, we put on there. The message for this month was how to love your spouse, even when they don't love you back. Yeah, that's what it's called. Sorry, I just went blanket there. How to love your spouse even when they don't love you back. And so we just wanted you guys just to know, look, it's going to be okay. So if you're in our membership, make sure you go back and make sure you go check that out. And so, let me see that. Is that the name of it? I just wanted you guys, is that the name? Pull up my standing training hub. Okay. Yeah, here it is. Right here. Let me just share my screen. Then we're going to hop off Chrome tab. Yeah. So I got to move to another window. So in the membership group, go and watch this video right here. How to love like Jesus when they don't love you back. Okay. So go check this video out today. Go watch this. This is a great day to watch this video if you're in the membership group. So, and if you're not in the membership group, you can join for free for 30 days. All that good stuff. So go check out this month's teaching if you haven't done so.
Who's that dorky guy?
Who's that dorky guy in there? Who's that dorky guy?
Oh, man.
See what I got to put up with?
Yep.
I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, guys. Y'all are amazing.
Thanks for all your messages.
Yeah, we're praying for you.
Wishes.
So all of you guys who are online right now, we bless you. We bless you. We bless you. And so, guys, have a fantastic night. and keep standing supernaturally. We're right here with you guys.
Curl up, watch a movie, get a nice candle going, some hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
Whatever. Just enjoy your night.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay. All right, guys.
Love you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.